Hey guys, welcome back to Boredom. This video is a follow-up to the initial build video that I did, which you can find right here if you missed it. I'm going to go over my experience with the Build Kit Board Dual Tayto Kit, and let me tell you, it was an experience. Right out of the box you get the kit, which takes a couple hours to assemble. Some might hate this, but I prefer it because I now have experience with every component on the board and how to repair it. After assembling the kit, I took it out for my first ride. I would describe the feeling as thrilling. Coming from riding a boosted board V2 daily, the throttle is not as forgiving as boosted's, which is understandable. I'm fairly comfortable with the throttle now, and if you've ever ridden a board with the Flipski VX1 remote, you should be familiar with the feel. After I first rode it, I unfortunately noticed that one of the motors was not spinning properly. It would lag behind with spinning up, along with some other odd behaviors. After some back and forth help and testing from Jared via email, the problem was found that the VESC was throwing a DRV error. Jared immediately sent a new VESC and asked that I return mine so he could try to mitigate problems like this in the future. Good on him. After receiving the new VESC and installing, there were some further issues that had to be ironed out with the board, which Jared helped me via video call walking me through how to set up the VESC. After that, I didn't have any problems with the VESC or motors, so points to you, Jared, and respect for replacing the VESC. That support is something you don't get with a true DIY board. Anyways, moving on to the riding experience. It is a short board, so don't get your hopes up expecting the plushest ride out there, but the combination of the large 97mm wheels along with the Tayto deck make it fun to carve on and is reasonably comfortable to ride on for some distance. I have made some modifications to the board. I'll try to make a video on that to show how to improve the ride without going too much into changing parts out. With it being a short board, you get a kicktail, which is something that I missed the second I stepped back onto a longboard because of the ability to do a 180 on a dime with some practice. The speed on the board is nice. 28 miles per hour is probably as fast as you should go on a shortboard with some safety before needing to pad up significantly more. But like always, wear a helmet. I don't care how good you think you are at skating. One bad fall and you might not be able to ride again. I typically cruise at about 20 to 25 miles per hour, which is quick enough for me to get places and sometimes beat cars stuck at lights. I do want to note that the top speed of 28 is really only achievable near full charge due to voltage sag. As you ride, your top speed will slowly go down like any other ESK8 I have ridden. Something that was somewhat a shock to me coming from boosted is the torque at speed. From a stop, the acceleration is about the same as a boosted board or an X1 Pro Riot. But after you reach about 10 miles per hour, the torque really kicks up and you can accidentally pop wheelies if you're not ready for it. Don't ask how I know. Regarding the range, I was fairly impressed. For reference, I'm about 6 feet tall, 190 to 200 pounds with gear, with fairly aggressive riding including carving, hard accelerations, hard braking, a steady grade, and some hills. I was able to get 13 miles. If you take it a bit easier, going about 10 to 16 miles per hour with lighter accelerations and more coasting down hills, the 20 miles of range advertised is easily achievable. In testing, I was able to get 21 miles when riding with one of my friends on his one-wheel pint. Some of the other problems that I ran into with the board include the HM10 Bluetooth module not being compatible with Android. This is not a problem for you iPhone users, but it should be fixed with the new NRF51 module shipping alongside the Duo. I should be getting one of the modules in the next week or so. I might include that in the mod video, so stay tuned. One of the other problems that I ran into is the hexagonal grip tape can shift because of the shear forces on each piece, causing the adhesive to give. I would love to see a solid grip tape option when purchasing, even as an upgrade. I like the look of the hex grip tape, but I'll probably swap it out with some more traditional grip tape to ensure the grip tape does not shift when I carve. Lastly, I had one of the pulley bearings clicking, which I believe was user error from running the belts too tight. After loosening the belts and adding a washer, this click went away. Alright, to wrap things up, who is this board for? If you've had your eye on the DIY community for building a board and don't want to deal with the lack of support or want to deal with some of the hassles of ordering the wrong components for your build, this kit is perfect with Jared's support and ease of assembly. If you want to have a boosted-like support where you ship your board to the company for them to repair, this is not for you. None of the repairs that I've had to do are difficult, but will require some time to do. As far as riding goes, if you're comfortable on a shortboard with the stiffer riding style and nimbleness, you should be good on this deck. If you absolutely need the longboard form factor for ride comfort and safety, I'd recommend getting the Duo that is going to be released shortly. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I'd love to do a comparison between the Duo and the Dual to figure out which option is best for you, but I don't know if I can do that at the current moment, and if you guys made it this far, I'd like to thank you for listening through my rambling. If you liked the video, please be sure to drop a like. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit the subscribe button. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll catch you all in the next one.